Hello, I'm gonna jump right in with some jigs here. Howdy, everyone. It's Thursday, day 5 of this, and playing some more tunes. Started out with some jigs. The first one was called the Blarney Pilgrim, and the second one is the Maid at the Spinning Wheel. I always like that tune because in the second part, I feel like it really sounds like the shuttle of the spinning wheel going. I can't do it without the middle playing the whole tune, but it's just got that great feel to it, and it goes out to all the working people that are still doing their jobs amidst of all this, that are keeping our community together. So without further ado, I'm going to do a song that I've always really liked. I learned it from the singing of Paul Brady. It's on his very first album. I think it was 1976. And it's just simply titled Paul Brady and Andy Irvine. It also has a guest appearance from one of my favorite fiddle players, Kevin Burke. It's called Arthur McBride, or sometimes the recruiting sergeant. So there's a bunch of Irish words in here that might not be familiar to everyone. Probably the most important one is shillelagh, which is a kind of a walking stick, usually made of black thorn, and can be used as a weapon, as happens in this song. A spalpeen, which is kind of like a tramp or a homeless person. Let's see what else. Rowdy Dow Dow in this song refers to a drum, and of course the whole story revolves around the idea of press gangs and basically the English recruiting Irish to fight in the King's army, and that if you took the King's shilling, that was symbolic of you're basically signing your life away to the British Army. So. Cousin one, Arthur McBride, as we went a-walking down by the seaside. Now mark what did follow and what did betide, for being on Christmas morning. All for recreation we went on a tramp, and we met Sergeant Nipper and Corporal Cramp, and the little wee drummer who roused up the camp with his rowdy dow-dow in the morning. Well, good morning, the sergeant he cried, and the same to you gentlemen we did reply. Intended no harm at meeting for to pass by, for being on Christmas morning. But says he, my fine fellows, if you would enlist, it's 10 guineas of gold that I put in your fist, and a crown in the bargain for to kick up the dust and drink the King's health in the morning. For a soldier he leads a very fine life, and he always is blessed with a charming young wife. He pays all his debts without sorrow or strife, and always is pleasant and charming. For a soldier he always is decent and clean, and the finest of clothing he's constantly seen, while other poor fellows go dirty and mean, and sup on thin gruel in the morning. But says Arthur, though we are both single and free, we take great delight in our own company. We have no desire strange faces to see, although that your offers are charming. And we have no desires to take your advance, all hazards and fortunes we barter on chance. Besides, you'd have no scruples but to send us to France, where we would get shot in the morning. Oh no, says the sergeant, I'll have no such chat, and neither will I take it from spalpeen nor brat. And if you insult me with more words like that, I'll cut off your heads in the morning. And then Arthur and I, we took on the odds, and they hardly had time for to draw their own blades, when a trusty shillelagh came over their heads, and bade them pick that is fair warning. And the little wee drummer, we flattened his pow, and we made a football of his rowdy dow-dow, flung it in the tide for to rock and to roll, and bade it a tedious returning. And the old rusty rapiers that hung by their sides, we flung them as far as we could in the tide. And the devil go with ya, cried Arthur McBride, for spoiling our walk in the morning. Oh, I'm a little out of breath. Hope you heard what happened. We don't know if this is based on a historical event or just kind of the way the Irish like to deal with things, which is to, tell a good story, and maybe it's true. And the recruiting sergeant and his buddies end up on the wrong side of the shillelagh. So All right, we're gonna do some reels now, and I'm gonna dedicate this set to Steve, Steve Honer, flute player that played with us up at the Brokaw for years and years and years, and because he, I think, either came up with this set or named this set, I'm not sure. We like to call it the color set, or sometimes the money set, but I think mostly the color set, because each of the three tunes has a color in it. So the first one is the green gates. The second one is the golden keyboard. And the last one's the silver spear, a very popular session tune. So here goes. Thanks. The color set, green gates, golden keyboard, and the silver spear. And now it's time for a sing-along. You will probably recognize this tune because it's the same tune as Loch Lomond. And so I'm sure that the Scottish folks would say that this song was stolen or taken from the Scots tune. I'm sure the Irish probably say the other way around. It's called Red is a Rose. It's a love song, and I hope you sing along. It's an F for those of you playing along at home. So. Come by the hills, my bonny Irish lass. Come by the hills to your darling. You choose the road, love, and I'll make the vow that I'll be your true love forever. Oh, red is the rose that in yonder garden grows, and pale is the lily of the valley. Pure is the water that flows from the Boyne, but my love is fairer than any. Twas down in Killarney's green woods that we strayed, and the moon and the stars were shining. The moon shone its rays on her locks of golden hair, and she said she'd be my love forever. Oh, red is the rose that in yonder garden grows, and pale is the lily of the valley. Pure is the water that flows from the Boyne, but my love is fairer than any. Tis not for the parting with my sister Kate, 'tis not for the grief of my mother, 'tis all for the loss of my bonny Irish lass, that my heart is breaking forever. Oh, red is the rose that in yonder garden grows, pale is the lily of the valley. Pure is the water that flows from the Boyne, but my love is fairer than any. What a pretty song. I always like to joke at the end of that song, you know, my love is fairer than any, and I kind of sing it as Annie. And so, like, who's Annie? Who's fairer than Annie? All right, so last tune of the day. It's a waltz. So here's your chance to waltz around wherever you are, the living room, the office, the out of doors. Let's see. This is from a band called Stockton's Wing from back in the, I think, late 70s. When I was in Ireland in 1983, I bought a cassette tape of theirs, and it had this song on it. It's called The Bell Table. It's by their fiddle player, Maurice Lennon. And it's named after a place in Limerick called the Bell Table Arts Center. So it's a lovely little waltz. So. Thanks for listening. See you tomorrow. Be well, everybody out there.